One. Action.
What's good, people? What's going on? Happy oh, hold on. Let me pause this audio. Happy hump day. We're back on a Wednesday. Hotep's been told you. I'm Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. We're back. We're doing Wednesday because tomorrow's the 4th of July and everybody is supposed to be watching the Trump parade, right? So we're supposed to be watching, the military parade. So y'all go out tomorrow, watch your fireworks and all that, celebrate the 4th of July. But tonight, you're with the Hoteps. Hoteps been told you. Hotep Jesus, you back? You sitting in your chair?
I'm back. I'm back.
What's going on, man?
I forgot to turn my lights on. Man. Uncle Hotep. Yo, just so y'all know, I was just chopping up with Uncle Hotep. And he told me to search my name on Twitter. They saying some bad things about me. That's why I'm kind of caught off guard. Somebody said, wow, Hotep Jesus is an idiot. Somebody said, Hotep Jesus just said women should ingest a healthy man's sperm because it's a full meal. And now I need a break from this Joe Rogan episode. Who the fuck is Hotep Jesus and why I feel like I want to slap him already? Yo, what's wrong with the internet, yo?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. You might have to do a show reading your comments, man. It's getting out of hand. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see Chad. I see John Lemley. I see Raul. I see everybody. What is going on? Yes, it's a OJ Simpson Buffalo Bills authentic jersey behind me. Let's get to it.
He said, "What's behind you?"
I got the OJ jersey, man. This is OJ.
Yeah, authentic.
You know what I mean? It was. See, I know a lot of people that had that jersey. This was after it all happened. I mean, I don't know. People just get crazy, but I forgot I had it. It was in a closet, man.
Yeah, because he on Twitter now, right?
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, I can't believe people are following OJ on Twitter." And I was like, "OJ on Twitter, where you at?" Follow. I hit that. I never hit a follow button so fast.
Yeah, definitely, indeed, man. I did the same thing. Yo, listen, man. Today's news: Kaepernick got MAGA white folks, conservatives mad again. Now this is look. Anyway, Nike was going to put out a shoe. The Air Betsy Ross's has the Betsy Ross flag on the back of it. Allegedly, they consulted Colin X Kaepernick. Colin looked at that shoe and said, "Oh no. They're using this flag for the Patriot Party or whatever, the alt-right. You know what I mean? It's white supremacists use this flag. We can't have that, Nike." So Nike says, "Oh, we're gonna pull it because Colin Kaepernick told us so." And what do you know? Everybody gets mad. Oh my gosh. What do you think about it? Because I want to give it. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, but this is crazy, man. I'm tired of this stuff.
Yo, at first, Kaepernick said he protesting police brutality and not the flag. Now he protesting the flag. Activism must be drying up this summer. Them checks must be drying up. His handlers, his puppeteers, because he takes direction.
Right.
Here we have another Sean King raised by some white folk who doesn't get an afro until it's time to pose for GQ with his fake Black Panther leather on, who pretended like he was doing activism, but Hotep Jesus did the research on the organizations he donated to, and all of them is run by white people. All I see is an agent, and a lot of people don't see it. It's an agent in disguise. I know what an agent in disguise look like. Always complaining about nonsense. Never talking about what really needs to be talked about. Ugh. I really hate activism. I really do. I mean, because I remember when activism used to be dope, right? Like activism, like you was really talking about something. Like you was down on Wall Street, right?
Right.
Ready to kick a banker in the face. Nowadays, it's like activism is it's for men who wear panties. Can I say that?
See, there you go, man. Yo, I listened to this YouTuber. He made that. As a matter of fact, he made a video about, and he said that, real activism is, what about when you guys were Occupy Wall Street? That's fighting, the people that are really making these changes. You know what I mean? But the Nike thing, to me, this is just another company using black folks as an ad. They're using woke politics as an ad. To me, they probably intended to do this the whole time. You know what I mean? Let's show it to Colin X and see what he says. They know damn well Colin X is going to say, hell no, man. Them white supremacists are using that flag. Here comes Nike. The marketing. It's probably you working for Nike. You told them to do this bullshit.
Yo, somebody, I'm telling you, that's what happened. Somebody in the art department was like probably crafting something with a, and they're like, what's that? Hold on, let's take that to Colin Kaepernick right now. This is the story. Just to promote something, just to be out there. Nike gonna be playing with us. Nike and Kaepernick gonna be playing with us, man.
Yeah, and but people are predictably, oh, we're gonna boycott Nike. Y'all should have boycotted Nike when we boycotted Nike 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, man? We all late to the party?
Late.
Ben told you to boycott Nike.
Ben. I mean, we're talking about before I got with 50, I was burning my Jordans.
Right.
I saw on video. This is 2011, 2012. I was burning my Jordans, telling people, yo, F Nike. Everybody late. Just like when I went to Africa, I came back. I told everybody, yo, y'all better not eat that soy. Right? Because I went to Africa, I had a lot of time to study and learn a lot about plant life and speak to some doctors. I was down there with a doctor, just asking questions. Hoteps been told you. We told you about these fake activists too.
Cole Watchtower, thank you for the super chat donation, $1. Mary O'Donnell, $5 super chat donation. Happy 4th, guys. Congrats, Hotep Jesus on JRE. Great show. It's sick. It's sickening, man. And they had to bring Colin back in the mix. He hasn't been in the public eye. No news stories. So here's one crafted before the 4th of July, and everybody's hating everything, and it's business as usual in America.
Yeah, it's like the timing of it lets you know the fraudulence of it, right?
Yeah,
it's like the 4th of July, and we're arguing over the American flag. Anything to divide America before we have our hot dogs.
I know, man. We're supposed to have cookouts together, and here goes Nike with the bullshit.
I can't even enjoy my motherfucking hamburger, bro. Can't enjoy my ribs, my mac and cheese, my soul music. We can't even chill at the kickback without some interference, man.
Yeah, they fucked the game up. They messed the game up. 100 in the room. Thank you, people. Please share, hit that share button, hit that thumbs up. Get some more people watching here. We're here usually we're here every Thursday. We're here Wednesday because of the holiday. Anyway, mini AOC, man. Now this story happened so fast, man. I swear. Like how many videos she put out? I seen like parts of one video. Then the next day, let's say, oh, she deleted her account. They were doxing her. I'm like, God damn, that was fast. I was like, what the hell? You can't even get no jokes off. They were like, oh no. You get this out of here, man. First off, isn't it exploitation, man? Why are they exploiting these little kids? They kids don't know the ramifications, the politics. You know what I mean? I understand like when it gets to CJ level, because he might understand some things, but this little girl didn't deserve to be in the front of that camera talking that stuff.
Yeah, there's another little somebody now, a little congressman. They start popping up, right? But it's like you're exploiting children. And so somebody they said, well, it's wrong for the left to dox them. Well, first of all, dumbass, the left don't give a shit about none of them rules.
I know, this is what I'm saying.
You do something they don't like, you getting doxxed. That's why I doxed myself. My name is Brian Sharp. Before y'all even try to jump out the window with the doxing shit, here I am, motherfucker. You know how they get down. So you're going to take your child. People are like, oh, he never posted. You damn right I don't post pictures of my children online because the left is fucking nuts. If I won't even post pictures of my kids, why would I dress them up to go play some parody? Right? Like, that shit don't make no sense, dog. It makes no sense.
You're definitely right. And that's why I've been telling these conservatives, I'm like, man, the left is not playing. Their rules are no rules, right? And y'all keep trying to play by the rules. Oh, they beat up Annie. No, we talk about, like, come on, man. What do you think they're going out there for? They're not going out there to play with y'all. They going out to split your head. They going to split it to the white meat. You see, they almost got Annie to white meat. They got the other guy. They split his head to the white meat.
The bald dude.
Yeah, they tore his ass up. I'm like, damn, man, it was like that. Y'all had to shoot them good boys, man. I've been like, no, I'm not going out like that, man. They were trying to kill him.
Hold up, let me.
Oh no, man. John Lemley, thank you for a $40 super chat donation. Thank you. Thank you again, Cole Watchtower. Please hit that share button. Please hit that thumbs up.
Wait, we ain't talking about that yet. So let's stay on topic because I was about to pull up.
Mini OC.
Let's stay on Mini.
So now she's gone, right? Her parents said they were trying to get him out of there. They threatened him. They actually threatened this lady. Now, shouldn't they have been prepared for this? Or are they just naive about the shit?
Yeah, they should have been ready. Like Mini AOC should have been ready to like do a parody of the people with the death threats. Like
right.
you can't bitch up now.
Right.
Like, oh, we're shutting down an account. No, you got to stand 10 toes down. You brought that little girl out here. She got to take these bullets and keep going. You know what I'm saying? If you come in for the bag with your niece and your daughter, right? Because it's her uncle and her father doing this.
Right.
You come in for the bag, you don't back down now. You set her up for the bag. Now you get a real hot couple of little emails, and now you scared.
Yo, do you think it was somebody who do you think was threatening her? Because then
nobody got there. I'm gonna tell you what I think it is.
What is it?
Nigga, boss called him into the office. He said, "Look, I know this is your daughter. Stop it right now. You're losing your job." He was like, oh. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Because I refuse to believe that you shut down the bag operation because you were afraid of some emails saying people are going to attack you.
But you know what I think it is? That AOC photo shoot was supposed to move some people's minds. And when people started memeing it, now they got a mini AOC. She out here. Candace was out there memeing it. It just backfired. They said, "Ho, we gotta stop this, man." Yo, that really backfired. Your girl AOC disavow you.
Who, AOC?
You gotta disavow her, man.
Hell no.
Fired, man.
First of all, she's the #1 trendsetter out here. How many weeks have we been talking about her consecutively? She got Candace out here making a fool of herself. Right? She got Candace trolling. Trolling's not Candace's brand no more. She's supposed to be past that now.
Right. Yeah, she's supposed to be on the up and up. Professional interviewer.
Yeah, you professional interviewer. Now you coming out like punching down. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so obsessed with AOC? Why is everybody, you seen what happened to Rambo Biggs?
Nah, who's that?
Rambo Biggs got his account zapped. First they took his
verified. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
They took his verified, then they took his store down.
Actually, I didn't even know.
Yo, people gotta understand. You ain't Andrew Torba. Yeah. You better have your shit tied down before you start talking out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Hotep Jesus didn't hop online talking his shit while he had a job. No. Nah, you can't fire me from myself. You feel me? And people out here operating in a manner where they depending on these platforms. If you better depend on the platforms, you better be on the up and up, bro. You over here. So everybody want to attack AOC. Everybody want to attack AOC. For what?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we done dropped $100 million in Syria on one day alone. Didn't we just lose a $100 million drone and niggas done forgot about that shit? Like, didn't happen? Like, niggas just talking about AOC. We just lost $100 million. And it was like, it's okay. It's just a drone. In Iran, right?
Yeah.
It's so much going on in the world. And we worried about this little girl on the border. So what happens is this. The border becomes the topic of conversation. If we stop paying attention to these idiots, the topic of conversation is whatever we say it is. And then we dictate policy. Policy is pushed based upon the talking. Who's talking about what? Is this the hot button topic? If this is the hot button topic, that's where policy is going to be applied first. So if the conservative right wants to have a policy pushed or some sort of principle pushed, they need to make that a hot button topic and be like, we ain't even talking about AOC. We just build the wall. That's just is what it is. You feel me? And they don't even know who the players are. They not talking about Cenk. They not talking about the Turks. You know what I mean? It's just the blind leading the blind. And then Candace out here, blind leading the blind. Like, here it is for me. It's like AOC is Trump.
Right.
She's the left's version of Trump. So it's like you wake up in the morning and everybody's complaining about Trump, right? And you're just like, yo, why are you so obsessed with dude? Like, that's kind of whack. The right is the equivalent to that crowd. It's like every time AOC tweets, everybody reacts. And it's just like, who gives a fuck what she says?
Right.
But what happens is when she becomes the hot topic, people know it's an easy way to get retweets and engagement. It's like, oh, I can make an AOC joke. And then just becomes something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people jump on the waves, man.
It's a very cheap way to build your brand.
Yeah. You know how it is. Let me read a couple of super chats. I think, where'd I stop? Cole, thank you. John Lemley, thank you. I think I read those already. RJ, $10, thank you. Happy 4th, Hoteps. My blackness is going to celebrate on the mall with Trump and our tanks. RJ, if you get on camera, shout out Hoteps been told you, man. Put up a sign. Bring a sign or do something, man. We need a sign, RJ. Hoteps been told you at the Parade Mall. Yeah. You know, I don't think, listen, I think ABC, NBC, and the other station, MSNBC, said they're not going to show it.
You said what?
They're not going to show it on TV.
So what?
Like those, like CNN, like I think
the
ABC, NBC,
aren't going to show the Trump parade.
Yeah, they're not going to show it. I think Fox is probably going to show it, but they're not. Some channels said they're not going to show it.
Good.
John Lemley, thank you again, $5. Love is a 4-letter word. Happy Independence Day. YouTube super chat is blocking American flag emoji. God damn. What?
Yo, I wish I could tell y'all the game plan, but that's like banned by the redacted, so I can't. But this is all part of the plan. They have to destroy religion. They have to destroy the flag and the nation. This is all part of the plan, people. This has been written since 1910. This has been documented since the 40s, the 30s. If you do your historical studies, you should know the timeline that's set ahead for America.
Yeah. Chad, I'll disavow Hotep Jesus if he disavows AOC.
My dog.
Oh man, Steph Colonel, $50. Thank you for the donation. On to Andy, on to Portland. Andy, no, is that how you say his name? NGO.
I think it's Andy. No, yeah.
He went out Portland. He's a reporter, and I wouldn't say I don't know what side of political spectrum he's on. It shouldn't really matter. But he goes out and, Antifa is doing their anti-fascist thing. And, they whoop his ass, man. They whooped his ass. I don't know who started, whatever. It looked like, because it kind of started midway, but they was messing him up. Throwing milkshakes and all types of stuff in his face.
They whooped his ass, bro.
They whoop his ass, man. And they're saying Antifa is homophobic because Andy is he's gay. He's a gay Vietnamese. He's from Vietnamese. I don't know if he's from Vietnam, but he's Vietnamese. During Pride Month, they beat his ass.
Yeah, during Pride Month.
That just shows Antifa don't care, man. Antifa is Soros' foot soldiers. They don't care about y'all, man. They crack people. They got the police backing. They got the mayor's backing.
Can I tell you that
these people? Soros bail them out.
When you look at Darren Sills in Ferguson and his description of how there was some violence between the crowds and the cops, and how he describes the people who started it, they were like Antifa. When he describes them, it sounds like Antifa. So when people say that black people started those riots in Ferguson, it was actually Antifa plants that were in that crowd. And that's under my assumption and belief. Based upon firsthand accounts of people I talked to, their primary sources. But Antifa is doing what Black Lives Matter couldn't do.
Yeah, that was the plan. I think, Soros, he felt like he was going to get the Black Panther new 2.0 with Black Lives Matter, even though he doesn't understand they've been eating too much soy. And, you know what I mean? Right? They don't take any of the misogynistic black men. They kick them out. So you're not going to get that same type of energy. With Antifa, everybody cracking skulls, man. They got the energy. They turned it up a notch. This is what Black Lives Matter should have been doing.
Whooping ass.
And taking names.
I gotta play the clip just for the people who haven't seen it. I know there's people here who haven't seen it. So I'm gonna go play the clip.
Oh, you got Andy getting his head cracked?
Yeah. Where's the here it
Parental
is.
discretion advised. There we go. Oh yeah, get to the beginning of that joint. There you go. Bang.
This is Andy here. So the first thing that's wrong here, people, is you never want to put your head down when you're being attacked, right? You want to keep your head up and on a swivel so you can see who's about to whip your ass.
Right.
I mean, at this point, run. Just run. Just run, dude.
This is crazy, man. And look at this pog at the end here. run up there and just right in his face. I'm like, come on, girl. Pogs out there getting Antifa out there throwing stuff, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Poor Andy.
Yeah, they messed him up, man. He said he got brain hemorrhaging, man. I seen the video. He was kind of slurring in his talk, man. You know, but like if you go out there, man, you got to be prepared, man. I wouldn't even go out there, man, because unless I'm not trying to have my livelihood threatened by these jokers, man. Because I'm not gonna go out like that, man.
I don't know. Andy got to go for me. He said at 50K is at 100,000 now. I think I want to show up. I go out to get my ass whooped for it. Get the GoFundMe ready now.
Come on, is that where we're at right now?
I mean, it's gonna look a little different. I'm probably gonna leave in handcuffs. Saying it's gonna be a couple of Antifa heads. One Antifa member might be deceased. I can promise you that. Somebody's gonna have to like lose their breath. Like I promise one, just one of them. I'm gonna pick one and just like bite his Adam's apple out of his neck and spit it out on the ground like who won next? You know what I'm saying? So just get my bail ready, yo.
Yeah, whenever you get jumped, you gotta get one guy, man. You can't.
Just one.
You gotta make sure you get.
If y'all jump me, I swear to God, you do not want to be that one guy messing with me. My dad told me too much shit. I will fucking hurt you. You will die. I promise you're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't think Andy has been jumped too many times in his life. A couple super chats. John, thank you, $55. Thank you for a donation. Appreciate it, man. You've been very generous. Andrew Torba, $9.99. Thank you for the donation. And we might as well step into Torba. Tomorrow, I think Gab is releasing. New Gab is coming. And I think it's going to be decentralized. We're all waiting for that. We all need that. We need to support Gab. And you know, I use the Dissenter, I use their browser, I post the Gab almost daily whenever I do uploads and stuff like that. I think that's a nice product that's coming along, man.
Yeah. Andrew out here freeing the internet. Out here freeing the internet. The white man gonna free us. We got to get behind him, man. I think that it's a great idea. He's basically allowing people to have their own social network based upon the Gab source code. I think it's genius, man. It's kind of like Discord, but for Gab, right?
Right.
Genius. I love it. I've been, ever since I saw the idea, I've been thinking about how I can utilize that. You know what I mean? One day there might be a Hoteps Been Told You channel on the Gab network. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it. I think great idea, man. Great idea. Shout out to Andrew Torba, man.
Yeah, shout out to Andrew. Highly relevant commenter. We need a bounty on Antifa masks. Show their faces. Hey man, Antifa's coming prepared, man. Y'all coming out there with no masks, no, you know what I mean? No nothing. I mean, they coming out with masks, sticks, everything else, you know, mace. I don't know. Y'all better come prepared, man.
They wouldn't try that with a group of brothers or a group of Proud Boys.
yeah, man. That's what's messed up. You know, Proud Boys was fighting back, and the feds got them really out the paint real quick. That should show you who's sides Antifa on.
You see what I'm saying? You feel me? And we talking about AOC,
right? You know what I'm saying?
We can't even defend ourselves, but we talking about some little old Puerto Rican girl from the Bronx, a bartender. She's a cute little chick. Like, why is y'all taking it anywhere further than that? Little hot ass little chick. That's it. People be like, yo, why you like AOC? I'm like, you don't like girls?
Right? Come on, man. Ethan Moore. It's July is Pride Month just got over with, and here you go with your jokes. Ethan Moore got home early, and I'm glad I finally caught y'all live and not just the last 10 minutes. Hotep's been told you. Thank you for your $20 donation. Kamala Harris. Now, we're going to talk about the debates right after this, but you know, she seemed to do well in the debates, but now she has a problem. And I remember I told you ADOS, man, was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Here we are. Once again, Hotep's been told you.
Uncle Hotep been told you.
They talk about ADOS on the white folk station, CNN. I'm like, God damn. Roland Martin got to explain what ADOS is to the white folks on TV. He said, no, they're not Russian bots. They're real people. I fell out laughing. I
couldn't believe it. ADOS out here, bro.
Yeah. So now birtherism is back. This time it's black people saying Kamala Harris isn't black. Isn't black? Isn't black enough or isn't black? What do you think about this, man?
Is she black enough?
Or they're saying she's not. The people that, like, you know, you're vetting them are just saying she's not of slave lineage. She's not of African American lineage. That's all they're really saying. But you know how black people get on Twitter. It just turned into jokes and it turned into something else.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like black is a state of mind, right? Like Chad is blacker than Kamala Harris.
Come on, man. She went to HBCU, smoked marijuana way back in the day.
HBCU is for black people who've never been around black people. That's what the HBCU is for. You're from the suburbs. You've never seen black people before, but you're black and all your friends are white. You go to HBCU to find your blackness. This is why all the activists are like so pro-black, because they found their blackness at an HBCU. They weren't born black. So that means nothing. That you went to HBCU means nothing, right?
I'm not touching that HBCU people. I'm not touching that.
I can't wait to debate somebody. But I told this one girl, she was hood as hell. She's at an HBCU. She's like, yeah, I like being here. I'm like, yo, you need to be at a primary white institution. Get your ghetto ass out of here. You need to be next to Becky and Chad and Todd and learn, you know what I mean? Just to have cultural diversity, because that's what you really need out here is cultural diversity. Right? Like, even for white people, like, I think HBCUs are for white people. Like, white people should go there to learn how black culture moves. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got white dudes trying out for black fraternities now. That's good. They need that. And we need more black people in white fraternities. But it's to understand the differences in culture. That's how it helps you get money, helps you get jobs. But when you got Keisha, she in the HBCU, but she don't know how to show up at the interview because she never been around Todd, then you wonder why she not getting a job. Yeah, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But Kamala, like I said, Kamala, Chad is blacker than Kamala.
Yeah, it seemed like, now she did get a bump after the debates, but the Democratic Party has a problem. If they I think they do want to push Kamala. They want a woman in there. Let's be honest. They probably do want a woman to not be nominated. But the problem with Kamala is, I guess they were banking on the black vote. The black vote ain't gonna be there. There's a couple reasons why that. One, her husband is a white man. And I was looking at the polls. And it looks like black men are okay with Kamala more than black women. Like, black women would vote for Warren before they vote for Kamala.
Yo, black women don't like black women. Like, this shit is no secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, we may be the first one to tear themselves down. All you need is one flaw, 1 inch, and they're going to tear you down. You know what I mean? Like, you better be average looking and you better not be light skinned. That's why Miss Obama gets it off, because she's not like overly pretty. So they're like, oh, she's gorgeous. You know, so you can play it up. And virtue signal, right? They get the virtue signal, right?
Right.
But Kamala, she light skinned. You know, Kamala like back in the day, Hotep Jesus might do a little something. She might could get it now. Yeah, so when they see that pretty light skin with Becky with the good hair, they like, nah, who this bitch? Who this motherfucker? Who this bitch? You know how they get, dog. You know, and she got a little flaw. She was a prosecutor. She not really from America. She West Indian, and now she was in, you know, in the White House talking about she wanted the Indians or something like that. And
yeah, man, listen, I seen the video with my own eyes. In one sentence, she said, I was the first African American to be Attorney General out in California. And right after that, the second, I was also the first Indian American woman to be. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can only be one, right? I thought, like, what's going on here? You Indian American and African American? Pick one, god damn it.
she got that Indian hair. You know, you can just they ain't having that. She got too many flaws, man.
Yeah, she's not passing the ADOS. You know, did you catch any other parts of the debate? I watched both nights.
I didn't watch none of the other debates. Not a second. I haven't watched not a snippet.
The first night I think was better than the second night. The only person who was I really impressed with? I don't think I was overly impressed with anybody. I thought Tulsi held her ground a little bit, but you know, she really didn't help. They didn't really, you know, I mean, they're not set, you know how the debates are. They're not set up to help Tulsi or anybody else. They muted Yang. Yang was trying to answer questions. They were like, he was like, remember them old kung fu movies when they be doing the W?
They dubbed him. They did a Yang dub.
So they had Yang muted. He couldn't talk.
$1,000 a month. UBI.
So they had him muted, right? You know, and you know, Biden looked kind of crazy, but you know, Kamala, she got in his ass a little bit. You know, Biden had a slick answer though. He was like, "Man, when I got a lawsuit, I became a public defender. I didn't become a prosecutor." I was like, "Damn."
He was ready.
He was ready. I would have dug in her ass about that prosecuting shit, man. Like, man, you put more black people in jail I ever thought of. Yo, they're saying Kamala's ancestors are slave owners, man.
My ancestors were slave owners.
I knew. I was gonna tell her. I was gonna call you out on it, man. I was like, you a slave owner too. You come from slave owner stock too.
I come from slave owner stock. That's why I'm with that ADOS shit, nigga. I'm an African descendant of Kangs, nigga. 80 okay, nigga. I do not relate to that shit. I do not relate. We was selling you niggas. Get the fuck out. Get on this boat. Go with the white man.
Oh my god.
I'm going to hell.
Oh, they said there was Pimplegate, man. I think they said the TV put a pimple on Tulsi Gabbard in between them.
Oh no. Oh man, poor Tulsi.
Yeah, poor Tulsi. Man.
I heard she was the most Googled person after the thing, though.
Yeah, she was. You know, the polls didn't really. I mean, she won the Drudge poll, but you know, the Drudge poll is like more conservative. But she really didn't gain any much in the other polls. I think Yang got a one bump. I don't know how. He hardly talked.
I heard that the top keyword search was Tulsi Gabbard topless.
Oh my gosh, man. That's my left bay, man. Stop insulting my left bay. Terry Owens, thank you for the donation. $10. Vox put out an article that left should arm themselves. AOC could get it too, as long as she don't say anything. Y'all with this AOC crap, man. They gonna get her skinny bones out of here. Trump parade. Trump parade's tomorrow, man.
Where is it?
Down DC. What are they from? What are they chat?
They
Where are
having
they
a
doing it
parade in DC and nobody invited us.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad because I filled out that form for that social media thing saying
Yeah.
I'm being censored. I didn't get a White House invite, man. What the hell?
What? Yo, how y'all didn't invite Uncle Hotep?
I don't know.
That's that Hotep Jesus effect.
No, they're banned by association.
Yeah. Oh, now he hangs out with Hotep Jesus and they talk about the redacted. That's what that shit is, yo. What the fuck? We can't come to the parade, bro. None of you niggas. I'm about to start hanging with Antifa. That's why they crack it off on y'all heads. You know what I'm saying? How you not gonna have the realest G's in the game? Yeah, ain't nobody call us making a White House invite, no rally invite. Like, no. Wow, DC, really? This how y'all doing? Nobody? Joy Villa, what's up? Yo, you ain't ring my phone. Brandon Strock, what's up? You ain't ring my phone.
It's foul. But people are mad about it. People are saying that showing off these weapons is un-American. This is what actually people say. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes. I'm like, come on, man. Like, what's like these are the same people, right? And this is what pissed me off about some people. They're mad at this, right? During the same period, I'm just talking from Obama on. We bombed Libya, destroyed Libya, half destroyed Syria, right?
Yeah.
This is just in the time since Barry was in office. If you want to go back to Bush, we had 2 Iraq wars.
Afghanistan.
Right. Afghanistan is still going on. Nobody says anything about those weapons. Nobody says anything when Barry was airdropping these same tanks and anti-tank weapons into Syria so they can fight Assad. This is what Barry was doing. None of y'all said anything about those weapons that were used to kill people. But when they go driving down the street, now you want to say, oh my God, well, this is not us. This is not America. Y'all don't know what America is. Y'all don't know what the empire is. This is what empires do. Y'all people make me sick, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. I really don't know what they're doing, but whatever it is, your hobby, whether it's makeup or cars, them tanks is the reason why you got that. Straight up and down. It's that military might of the United States of America that reaffirms the United States dollar. People say, oh, the United States dollar isn't backed by anything. Oh, yes, it is. We got a whole lot of weapons. Try something. You want to destabilize our dollar? Boom. Destabilize that shit, Gaddafi. This is our country. This is our country. This is what we live in. And to act as if it hasn't been this way all along is kind of weird. In fact, it's kind of weird that people don't go directly to the root. They go to the White House as if that shit has anything to do with the White House. You know what I mean? Like, Trump don't design tanks. You need to ask yourself, who designed this motherfucker?
Yeah, he's not in the military industrial complex, man. Come on.
Right. Start asking yourself, who designed this rocket?
And you know what? One thing, I'm like, I want to see my money's worth, man. I'm paying all these taxes. I want to see what our good, hard-earned American dollar is paying for. Can we see what we're paying for? This is what we're paying for, people. This is where our tax dollars is going.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they act like never seen tanks before. I've seen tanks drive down the street before. Every time I drop past, I just say, God bless America. Keep it moving. So they got nothing to do with me. Right? Bitcoin doing good, stock market doing good. The niggas want to drive some tanks. That's fine with me.
Your boy Chris Brown, he just dropped an album and he's in some heat for the age-old. Did you ever see that there's a meme called the Black Twitter category, Black Twitter wheel?
Black Twitter bingo.
It's like the Wheel of Fortune. It's Black Twitter topics. So it's like a Wheel of Fortune, John, and it has the topics all over.
$200 dates, ass eating.
And colorism is on there, right? And Chris Brown said, I guess he had a song like "I Like the Girls with the Good Hair."
Yeah.
And hair is a touchy subject in the African American and College to Shine culture, and people accused him of colorism because he said he wanted a girl with good hair. And I've been going at these shines all day because it's violence against dark-skinned people. I'm like, I never hear dark-skinned men, and I'm pretty dark-skinned. I'm not Wesley Snipes, but I'm pretty dark-skinned. I never complain like, oh man, I'm like, of course I've met women that just say, nah, you too dark for me. That's fine. I'm like, all right, man, I'll just move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? You don't worry about it, you don't get crying about it. But why is colorism still an issue in our community?
Yo, so the song is Need a Stack. I'm looking it up right now. And it's just a line, I guess, from the song. Where he says, I like black bitches with only wanna fuck the black bitches with the nice hair. Baby, bend it over, ass up, take the mask off. Yeah, this song's kind of crazy. He said, bust it for the light bill.
Chris Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
He's digging in it, then I'm licking all in that. Put it right there. Only one to F with the black bitches with the nice hair. Baby, bend it over, ass up, take the mask off. Don't ask me if I'm throwing cash up. I'm spending that part. Black card, play your part. Now go retarded. Oh, yeah, this. So they mad about this. They mad about this, huh? At first I didn't know. I saw they was like complaining. I'm like, yo, where did he make this comment? I thought it was on a video or Instagram comment. So it was in a song. Okay. Sounds like the typical rapper song to me. I don't know why they're up in arms, but the black women use this term, good hair. Why they mad at him when he says he like bitches with good hair? Right? I don't know why they mad at him when they make fun of each other for that same thing. Did you see that YouTube couple and the one girl said something about she wanted her baby to have light eyes and good hair and they chewed her out?
The woman did that.
Right. The woman said that. Then the women chewed her out, right?
Yeah. This
has been a catty fight all along. It's a distraction. I don't know why people care. But so then the question became, well, is this a preference, right? Or is this like racism, like internalized racism, or what they call somebody called it texturism because you're talking.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, it's gotten worse, right? So it went from colorism to texturism. It's like you got 4C hair or 4B, 4A, nappy headed, all of that. So they're saying, well, is it a preference? And then Auntie OG made a good point. She was like, well, y'all be saying y'all don't want light-skinned brothers and short dudes, so that's a preference.
Right.
So because he likes women with good hair, and then technically, like, they're telling on themselves, right? They're basically, because he said good hair. He didn't describe what good hair was. Good hair could be nappy hair and an afro. Good hair could be dreadlocks.
Right.
So when they get mad at it, what they're basically saying is in their mind, good hair is
good.
Right. You see how they told on themselves?
Yeah.
They telling on themselves. Because good hair is technically subjective. You don't know what Chris Brown meant by good hair.
Yeah.
They telling on themselves. And that's how you know is that's the internalization of hatred that they have.
You know what the thing was, when people were saying preference, and a lot of their responses were, it's not a preference, this is white supremacy. Like, I'm like, yo, first of all, y'all give the white man too much credit, man. Can we just stop blaming everything under the sun on white folks. Like, stop. Just stop. If a brother loves big Johns, little Johns, tall Johns, you know, I mean, good hair, bad hair, there's something for everybody. But they like that, that's their preference, because the women have the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, these women, they you know damn well, if you ain't close to 6 foot.
Bro, women don't even look at me.
Yeah, you better put some Timbs on and some inserts here.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be 6'2" out this motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta ignore that stuff. But they was being doing a little bit too much, man. And it becomes the narrative like this, and it continues this colorism, man. We should be past this. You know, it shouldn't be a big deal in the community anymore. I'm sorry, it shouldn't. If you're telling people it's okay, you can like whatever gender you like. How are you going to tell them it's not okay for you to like light-skinned women?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand. I'm like, how can you say one thing is okay, but this one is not? And I'm like, what are you doing? What are y'all doing?
What are you doing? It's hypocrisy and bigotry. This is why Hotep Jesus minds his business on Twitter. You know what I mean? This is why I'm not one of the people that takes my children and tries to exploit them to go viral on YouTube.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if my kids go viral on YouTube, it's because they've done something that's excellent.
Right.
Right. It's not because I had to set them up because I'm broke and I can't go viral. If you can't go viral yourself, don't be trying to get your kids in front of the camera. Everybody like trying to get their kids in front of the camera now. Stop doing that to your children, people. Stop that right now. Stop it. Everyone, black, white, Asian, Latin. Oh, but we get in the bag. I get it. If you can get the bag, go get the bag. You know what I mean? But Hotep Jesus, I don't think that's the way. You setting your kids up for failure, long-term failure. Put them on Broadway. Do it the right way, right? Get them in plays, let them teach acting, let them learn the art form the right way, right?
Right.
Don't have them on here, you know, doing parodies and thinking that in order for me to get ahead in life, I have to like compromise who I am, right? My integrity. Don't do that to your children, man. You're setting them up for the Hollywood touchy.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Happening, right?
You got to be careful. You got to heavily moderate it. You know what I mean? Like I seen some people do like some of these girls that do basketball camps and stuff like that. They be small kids. They be going to Instagram pages. They be doing the highlights and the trick shots,
right?
Stuff like that.
That's healthy.
Yeah, but you know, some of the other stuff like the politics, man, just leave that out of there, man. Don't even get into that. Just don't.
Yeah. Or you know, you got your kids on camera cussing, you know. Yeah, like that little girl, little Tay. What up, my nigga? The little Asian girl. And then don't exploit your kids like that, man. Let them, you know, shape their mind.
Right.
Shape their mind, and everything else is like sort itself out, especially when it's because your ass can't go viral. I can see if you've mastered going viral and it's just like, oh, I could just do this all day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And your kids are like, Dad, I want to do it. Like, all right, go ahead. Like, you know, do your thing. But if you broke, don't use your kids to get money.
Right. Indeed. NBA free agency. Kawhi has not signed yet, I don't believe. Rumors he's going Lakers or Toronto. Nobody knows. That's about it on that. Sixers made a couple moves. You know, I don't know. It was nothing to write home about. Kawhi's the big. Oh yeah, KD went to Brooklyn, and Kyrie is going to Brooklyn.
And Kyrie.
Yeah, they say Durant gonna be a billionaire, man. He chasing them billions. That's why he went to New York.
New York, where the money at, makes sense.
Yeah. So he'll be out a year, but he'll be back. What else happened? Lil Nas X came out, man. Last day of Pride, he came out.
Well, I mean, we knew he was gay. Well, those of us that were following him, I was following him. I knew he was gay.
Okay. Like I mean, but you know what the thing is, like, why is that a surprise? A black man's gay in 2019.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be a story.
A Nicki Minaj fan, especially at that. He was, I guess, he was a Nicki Minaj fan account guy,
Right?
and you know, I would say I don't know, but who cares? You know, I think people. I've seen a lot of tweets that are expecting people to be outraged. Somebody said, "Little Nas X is a plant."
well, here's the thing with that. If there was any doubt, that some of that doubt has gone away. like before, I was like, when people say, "Oh, he's a plant," he was a plant. I'm like, I don't know. He came out as gay. I'm like, all right, maybe this nigga might be a plant. Let's talk about it. You know, I love a good conspiracy theory.
There was something, you know, it was something. There was something there, you know. Either they either hit the marketing home run, you know what I mean, or it was a perfectly planned plant, like the man said. I don't know. If he makes good music, nobody really cares. So it's I don't know. It's a non-starter. I mean,
yeah, my kids can't listen to him no more.
Stop it.
We're gonna have to bring a little bit of Nas and Pac back in this household. The real
Yo, I never played Lil Nas X, you know, for my daughter. I don't know if she heard it. She might have heard it on the radio, or maybe her mom, because we went to you know, she does dance, and some kid this little white girl came in running. Oh, rock my horse to the home. I'm like, oh damn, is it that? Like, that's why I knew it was out of here, man. When the little white kids was running out here singing it, and I'm like, Jay didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like, no, don't pay no mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been playing Jay Electronica. I've been playing. Matter of fact, I played Eric B and Rakim the other morning. That old school rap is pretty good because it's the curse words ain't as, you know, is prevalent and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a lot cleaner than what it is today. So let me play this old stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean the same thing. You know, my kids. I knew about Old Town Road, right? So what I do is I kind of use my kids as to gauge like public opinion or like when something goes pop. So I know about shit before them, right? So I knew about Old Town Road, and I was like, I'm not gonna show them this song. I'm just gonna ask them. I'm like, you heard of Old Town Road? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Dad? I'm like, all right, never mind. 2 weeks later, they come home off the bus. Take my horse. I'm like, oh, look at y'all. Now y'all singing it, huh? Right? So the kids know the song now. Now this is their favorite song in the whole school. So I'm, you know, I coach kids soccer. Right. So I made a joke one day about Old Town Road, and they all busted out laughing, like, oh, he knows about Old Town Road. I'm like, all right, whatever. So once the kids get it, you know, it's pop. All right. So now it's like understanding what's going on out here. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna need some more Jay-Z in this house.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go through. Like, I played some Nas the other day. You know, she knows, because you know he has that one song.
I know I can.
Yeah, that's a great kid song.
Yeah,
but yeah, I play stuff like that. Let me read a couple super chats. There was a couple.
Jigga, my nigga, Rambo.
Chad Lamone, all those lyrics and hair set the world off. I think he was talking about Chris Brown. Keith Drummond, progress gets held up every year to attempt to solve good hair, one drop rule, and the matriarch versus patriarch system. Maybe another 20 years we'll be past this. Please let us happen. Cloudstar, thank you for $10 donation. How come white people don't get offended by racial names like cracker? Any thoughts on that? Because you're not calling them the right name. That's the cracker's not that's not the one you should be calling them. And I'm not gonna call them what I want to say.
I thought it was honky.
none of them words work because they call themselves that, man. That you can't. No, that's not gonna work. You can't offend them like that with that.
I call white people nigga.
See, you can't do that. That's
because I mean, I be outside and it'd be like, I seen two little white kids skateboarding and they like, shut up, nigga. I'm like, hey, I was a little like, what's going on? Everybody nigga, huh? Two white boys called each other nigga. I'm like, I wonder what they parents think about this. Like, I always wonder, like, white people, if you could help me out, email us at hotepsbeentoldyu@gmail.com and tell us, do your kids call their friends the N-word, their fellow white friends the N-word? If they call their fellow black friends the N-word, I'd like to know about that too. And tell us how you feel about that. If there's anybody in the chat whose kids use the N-word when talking to each other, tell us, like, how does, I'm not going to expose you and say your kids use the N-word. I won't do that. But I just want to know, like, how do you feel that your kids do that?
Chad, he made a panini with Gordon Ramsay. Are you talking about Nas X made a panini with Gordon Ramsay? Wow.
Panini's the single.
Oh, okay.
He said there's like a remix coming to Panini. But people were saying it was Gordon Ramsay. Is that official? Is Gordon Ramsay the official feature for that?
Oh my God. John Lemley, he tried to copy Tyler the Creator's Rainbow Coalition rollout, but started too fast. At least Tyler had a few strong albums in before he switched it up.
Right.
I still think Tyler the Creator's trolling, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think he's trolling too.
Blue Spiral, thank you for donation. I don't know.
Oh, I see the Panini. Oh, I'm thinking about the other Ramsey kid, the yodeling kid. That's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
I forget his name, something Ramsey. But yeah, I see the pictures here. He actually met Gordon Ramsay and made paninis.
He big time, man. He big time. He out of here, man.
Out of here.
When is this album coming, you think? You come out this year or you ride? You just gonna ride Old Town Road till it fall the hell off?
I think he rides 7 for the rest of the year.
Okay.
The type of tracks he has on 7 are the type that you can get to playlist. You can get to elevator music. You can get to, I forget the service, but department store music.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's got like that type of vibe. And then he still has to go into the remixes, right? So then you have like the EDM and the house and pop remixes of all these things. And you got to still push those. I was in the music industry, so I kind of know this stuff, right? Yeah. So you got to, do the EDM run. Like, I really feel like his sound could do an EDM run, and he could like tour just with like Dead Mouse. You know what I mean? That whole thing. So I think this 7 EP has a lot of legs on it, and he could ride this wave out for the rest of the year.
Definitely.
But this is top 40. Like, he's got top 40 music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think Nas is coming out. Lost Tapes 2 is coming out this month.
Yeah.
Or yeah. 19th, I think. I can't wait for that. I don't got anything else, man. What's going on with you, man? I see you got your booking info. You know how fast Hotep Jesus went Hollywood. He got booking information in his bio, man. He went Hollywood, officially Hollywood. What's going on with you, man?
Yo, shout out to my new manager, Jennifer. What up, baby girl? I'm officially under management. If you're looking to book me for a podcast or do business, I have to contact my manager. She's going to be handling all correspondence. So I'm no longer accessible, which is good. I'm really happy for this transition, right? Because when people have access directly to you, they tend to feel obligated to your time, right? And I'm very empathetic, and my dumb ass actually gives people my time. Like, I respond to every single email. Like, I'm trying to save their life. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be like, yo, I'm broke and my baby mom just left me and my car broke down and you know, I got AIDS. And you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just saw you on Joe Rogan and now I just feel like I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's a lot of responsibility to put on me. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like, what do you say to that? You know what I mean? So it's like I've been responding to like a lot of that type shit. So now that everything's going to Jen, it's like Jen's got to let him know, like, look, I'm just his manager. Like, if you want to get in contact with him, you can book him and pay for his time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, the only way you could access me now is through Twitter, man.
That's cool, man.
Get my time back. Some podcasts you might have to pay to have me on now. I'm sorry. It wasn't even my decision. I swear to you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jen was looking through some of the, you know, the podcast selections and she was like, so are we charging for these now? I'm like, whatever you say, Jen, you're getting 15%. So that's your call. You know what I'm saying? So don't say Hotep Jesus got Hollywood. I'm blaming it on management. You'll say whatever Jen say go.
Yeah, I don't got anything, man. You, thanks everybody coming in. Thanks. Please share this out. Please subscribe. It'll be up on audio version probably tomorrow. Hope everybody has a happy 4th of July. Thanks for all the donations. You can also support through Coinbits app, Patreon, PayPal. Also, you can buy some shirts. Store Envy. And Hotep Jesus got a shirt, boy. You gotta get that shirt, the Hotep Jesus shirt for all the malls out there. Shout out to the malls. Cloudstar, thanks for the donation. I always thought racism is so ridiculous that you can't help but just laugh at it. Like with hillbillies, it's so backwards, it's funny. Shout out to Cloudstar.
Yeah, racism is like kind of stupid. After I sat down and thought about what racism was, I realized like racism equals ignorance. And then I'm like, all right, so it's just another distraction.
Yeah, basically.
You know, it's another distraction. But yeah, that's all I got, man. I guess I'll see you next week, man. You got anything else?
Nah, man, I don't got anything else, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in.
Hey, I'll see y'all next week, man.
All right, man.
Peace.